Are you looking for new construction but don't want a yard to mess with? Well, if so, a Highland Townhome in Walsh Ranch might be an option for you. My name's Jared, and if this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications and stick around to check out this really cool townhome. Now, I get calls and texts all the time for people just like yourself that are considering making a move and buying their next home in Aledo, Texas. If that sounds like you, give me a call, shoot me a text, or book a Zoom link directly. Because whether you're looking to move in the next month or the next year, my goal is to make that transition as smooth as possible. And before I get started, don't forget to stick around to the end to make sure you hear about the builder incentives that are currently being offered. Okay, so today I'm going to show you Highland Homes townhome floor plan, the Dillon. But I want to show you where these townhomes are located. Take a look how close you are to all the amenities in Walsh Ranch. You've got the community garden, you've got the maker space right there, the workout center, the pools are on the other side of that building, tennis courts, basketball courts. So you're right here in the middle of everything in the village is what they call it. And the gas station is close by as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Dillon. This is about 1,850 square feet. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, and it's a 22-foot wide lot. So something important to note, there are different townhome lots. This is what they call their patio style. So your whole front yard is really just one big patio that's fenced in. So your HOA dues are a little bit less expensive because there's no front lawn maintenance included because there's no front lawn. So for those of you who want really low maintenance, the 22-foot wide townhome lots can be a great option. Now on the 22-foot wide lots, there are no bedrooms down on any of them for Highland Homes. But these are really pretty properties. They have a handful, like 4 or 5 of these available as inventory homes or available as spec homes. They don't really do ground up construction on the townhomes because they have to build 4 at a time. There are 4-unit structures, and one additional difference is that on these townhomes, your HOA dues are a little bit higher than you might think, but it's because you get the exterior insurance is covered by the HOA. So HOA dues are increased a little bit, and then you take out front lawn maintenance, and then you add, and they're higher because you add the exterior insurance. So here's the half bath down. But they're really, the HOA dues on the 22-foot wide lots like we're looking at, it's about $280 a month. But you're gonna get a savings on your insurance, your homeowner's insurance. You have what's kind of like a glorified renter's insurance. It's you're insuring the property from the studs in. You're not insuring the roof. Now, if you've been watching some of these new construction videos, you'll note that green is in style right now. Lots of accent green. Let's take a look at this bedroom over here. Highland does have some great incentives. I'll kind of go over what they have right now, what they might be in the future, but they could change at any time. Just please be aware of that. If you're looking to make a move, it's better to reach out now so that you know what's going on. And if they're running some incentives that could be running out, you can jump on that if you need to. So honestly, I wouldn't have picked green myself without seeing it, but in the room, I actually like it. So don't judge before you see it in person. Actually looks really nice, even if green's not your color. Here's the master. You got a big sitting area. They have a desk over there with plenty of extra space. We're gonna take a look. You got a full-size king bed, plenty of space in here. Now these townhomes are always kind of narrow and long, but the layout, I feel like they've done a good job. For those of you who a separate tub and shower is important, check box on that as well. And I like this backsplash tile all the way around. Really pretty master. And then a good sized closet. So if this is your first video you're watching about Walsh because you've been looking for townhomes, Walsh has tons of amenities. The HOA includes front lawn maintenance on most properties, even the other townhome. This is the only townhome style that it's not included, and that's because there's no front lawn. HOA includes high-speed internet, includes access to the pools, the maker space, the amenity center. There's like 5 or 6 or 7 parks. There's a couple of ponds and lakes, miles and miles and miles of trails. You're right off of Interstate 20. You're like 20 minutes from downtown Fort Worth. So if you are looking for something low maintenance that won't break the bank, a townhome in Walsh might be an option for you. Thanks for sticking around, and in case you missed it in the beginning, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications. Now, before I sign off, I want to make sure I cover some of the incentives that are being offered right now. Now, as a reminder, these could change at any given time. They could change tomorrow after I record this. So right now with Highland Homes, you can get up to $35,000 credited to you in some way on a townhome purchase. So the way that breaks out is that's $15,000 for using their preferred lender, and then $20,000 comes directly from the builder. So you could get that as a credit to buy your interest rate down. Maybe if you get them early enough in the build, you might be able to make some adjustments and some upgrades. And then one of the neat things is, and like I mentioned, $15,000 is if you use their preferred lender. And some people, they want to use their buddy, they want to use their friend from church, that's fine. You can still get some credit because of that $15,000, $6,000 comes from the builder. So sometimes you lose all the credit if you use a different lender, sometimes you can keep some of it. Now, as a reminder, these credits, these incentives could change at any time. So if you're looking at potentially buying a townhome, or you're interested in what that would look like, you want to know what the inventory is, schedule a call, shoot me a text, book a Zoom call with me, and I'd love to help you make that transition.